me get to my goals and aspirations is here. And I'm super blessed.
Seems surreal that you're here right now.
Yes, sir. I've been playing football since I was 4 years old, and just having a chance to compete against my peers has been a blessing for me, and I'm just happy to be here.
Kayden, when you think back to these last few years at Ohio State, just what are your favorite memories? What do you feel like we take away from that most?
I say my favorite memory is winning the national championship with my peers. And I would say just really going in every day working, having Coach Patricia, Coach Johnson, and Coach Day, believing in me. And I say that for real.
What are the best things those coaches did for you to help prepare you for this level?
Just like, Ohio State is a standard. Every day being a pro, training like a pro, film study like a pro, and just every day being the best you can be and being held accountable. That's why I say it helped me at Ohio State. I would think that there's a high need for a nose tackle, but like I said, I try to control what I can't control, and that's up for the team to decide they need a nose tackle.
Well, they usually decide for a first rounder whether he can rush the pass on third down.
On early downs, I can stop the run, and on third downs, I can push the pocket. I'm a complete player. You can talk to a guy that holds you accountable and holds his own teammates accountable, and knows coming to work every day and just really just taking advantage of the opportunity being at Ohio State.
How much does it help you going into this process? But you got to see guys like Tylee, Ty, Jack, JT go through it last year.
Just like I'm at ease right now, just knowing that I'm not the only one that been in this podium and had the opportunity to be at the combine. So just really just taking it in and just being thankful for the opportunity.
How long have you envisioned this for yourself, being up here on the stage?
Since I was a young kid, and I've been playing football since I was 4, and this is what I want to do, and I'm just so happy to be here. Just like being young, playing like in elementary school, we went to school together, and just every day at recess, playing at one-on-ones every day and just going at it. So just knowing that a guy that loves football, 2 guys that love football, now we're here just on the same stage, it's a blessing.
When did you become a little bit faster? Past elementary school?
I say, Caleb, that's my guy. He's a skill position. I'm a D tackle, but I can keep up with him if I have to.
Force up front.
I'll say my preparation. I believe I'm the best defensive tackle in this draft class. I really pride myself on being consistent, competitive, holding my teammates accountable, and I put it all together. Working on my diet and just staying consistent. Really, just doing what I got to do. I would say just believing in me. When things didn't go certainly, just staying positive, always having a smile on my face, and just being calm and being myself. That's one thing he really wanted me to provide myself.
When you met with the Texans, what do you think
makes you the best defensive tackle in this draft?
My consistency over every game. I've raised my level of play every game. In the biggest games, I played my best. And I would say my preparation, no one's going to prepare more than me. My work ethic speaks for itself, and you can go ask my coaches to turn on the film.
Kayden, have you met with the Buccaneers at all?
I met with the Buccaneers.
You know if that was formal or informal?
Formal.
Formal? Any big takeaways from that meeting?
Just talking to the D-line coach, learning the playbook, and just really talking to the staff.
How cool would it be to work with Vita Vea at Clyde?
Oh, that's awesome. I trained with Vita Vea one time, and seeing how he worked and want to be an impact immediately for the Buccaneers. That'll be a blessing. My power, having violent hands. I'm that guy. I'm strong in the middle. My high school coach said being a war daddy, being that guy in the middle, just stopping everything, being disruptive on all downs.
That's a hard job to do, though. Why do you love to be that individual?
This is what like I said, I've been playing this game since I was 4 years old, and this is what I want to do. And I want to surround myself around good people and just do good things for my team and just win Super Bowls. Specific players, just guys that know how to penetrate, be game changers.
In the run game, what are the main keys you're looking at to try to get that edge before the snap?
I'd say looking at the personnel down the distance, and I'm that type of guy. I welcome double teams, I command double teams, and I'm going to free up the linebackers. And whoever team decides to give me, that's what you're going to get. Working every day, learning from the veteran guys, working on myself every day and just following the process.
Last year here at the Combine, there were 4 starters from Ohio State here. We asked them who would be here next year. A lot of them said you. Who might be next from Ohio State that we might be talking to a year or 2 years down the road?
I say Kenyatta Jackson and Edric Houston.
What do they do well?
Just their motor. They play hard. They play all 4 quarters, and they run to the ball like Coach Johnson says. You know, you got to play 4 quarters, and just development that mindset of can't be blocked. You figure that out, you go. Sky's the limit.
Kayden, when you think to have someone with an NFL background be your quarterback, like how much do you think having him specifically helped you guys prepare for the NFL?
It means a lot. Coach Patricia is a really good coach, and just for he's a people's coach. He's gonna come up to you off the field. He helped me mentally and get me ready for this moment. Now I feel like at ease. Like I just got a smile on my face, and I'm just ready to be great.
Kayden, how big is it to have Matt Patricia back at Ohio State again for another game?
That's good. That's big for upcoming development of the other players. Just really having a chance to go win a national championship. Those guys are gonna be ready. I'll say my pad level, get my pads down, and just using my violent hands. That's my best attribute. Just playing with power every play, and just I'll say I pride myself on with my motor, playing the hardest. And when you turn on the tape, you watch 4 quarters. There's nobody that plays more consistent than me.
Talking about the smile on your face, kind of reminds me of Tyreek Williams.
Yeah.
Is that something you learned from him, or just
that's how I grew up. Just my mom. She's so influential in my life, and just really just being happy. Everybody don't get this opportunity. I'm just very thankful to be here and just being supportive of all my Buckeye guys and all the guys that are here, because we all here for the same reason. Every day, hitting the sled. Every day, don't miss nothing. Just being consistent. My position is not about stats. It's about winning my assignment and being disciplined and interior disruption. So I do what I can for my team to win.
Which game did you see Josh on?
The Pittsburgh versus the Ravens, the last game of the season.
Thanks, man.